Alright, today we're going to add fractions with like denominators. So this is just a reminder on how to do that. So when we have like denominators, it means that the two numbers on the bottom of our fraction are the same. So this should make it really easy. Since the top numbers tell us how many there are, these are our numerators, then our denominators tell us what they're called. So I have 1/8 plus 5/8. So it's pretty basic. I just want to add. Step one is to add the numerators together. So I'm going to get 1 plus 5, which is going to be worth 6. Step two, I want to bring my denominators over. They're not going to change. So I'm going to keep the denominators the same. So I'm going to get 6/8, and of course the last step in every fraction problem is to make sure that we reduce our fraction or that we simplify it. So since both of these are divisible by 2, I'm going to take a 2 out of the top and bottom, and that's going to get me 3/4. So that's the step that most students forget. So let's try another one. This one has an integer in front, so it has a negative sign in front, so we have -3/7 plus 5/7. So step one is we're going to add our numerators, which means if I add -3 and a +5, that's going to leave me with a +2 on top. 3 negatives and 5 positives gives me 2 positives. And step two, keep the denominators the same. So this is just going to be 2/7. Step three is reduce. Well, there's nothing that 2 and 7 have in common, so that's just going to be my answer. Let's take a look at the last one. The last one's a little complicated because we're subtracting from a negative. So let's do the old trick of turning subtraction into adding by turning this into plus -4. So 2 negatives plus 4 negatives is going to give us a total of 6 negatives. So we'll keep our denominator the same. And our last step is to reduce. Since we have an improper fraction, we can actually turn this into a mixed number. So we can actually take out a whole. We're going to use 5 of those, and we're going to have 1/5 left.